Boys, what's going on? Today's a little bit of a different video. I'm going to be giving my opinion on the best possible team you can have in College Football 25. I know College Football 26 is just around the corner. However, these are the cards I think everybody should have on their team at this point in the year. Starting with the left tackle. It's pretty simplistic because I think it comes down to the abilities you could have, right? I think we got to go Luke Goedeke. He's still the best right now with that 2 AP strong grip if you even want to use any abilities on your left tackle. So we're going to kind of fly through the line here because, you know, it's pretty simple, man. George Booker, same reason, right? We're just going to keep going with ability-based linemen. I think here you go with a couple different guys. Underdog cards, they get discounts. Me personally, I'm going to go ahead and go with Jason right here, my boy. Right guard. I think there's only one that gets discounts, and it's right here. It's Brian Stevens. So I don't have him myself, but he is the best, and I think everybody should have him if you want the best possible team. Right here, I don't think they have a right tackle. I think Eric Fisher, if I'm not mistaken, only the new legends get the discounts. And I think he's the only right tackle in the game that gets a discounted ability now. So, tight end. So, we're only going to do one card for each position. However, I personally feel like you could go Jeremy Shockey because of that 97 speed, and he also has 91 run block, which is kind of insane on a tight end. I think it comes down to preference because Tyler Warren's also a beast. He's 6'6", 261 pounds, and 97 speed, 85 run block. And I also like this new Ozzie Newsome. Something about this card, he just plays really well. I have him, I use him. So yeah, I mean, it really comes down to preference, but if I'm not going to be biased and I had to build the best possible team, I think I'm going to go with Jeremy Shockey here. Just because all around, run blocking, speed, everything like that. Wide receiver. This got interesting because recently they dropped these brand new record breaker cards. I think you got to go AJ Green, and I think you got to go Jeremiah Smith just because of those discounted abilities. And then because of the height and just the stats in general, I think you got to go Plaxico Burress, man. He's 6'5", he's a beast. Oops. I'm going to go ahead and put AJ Green in the slot. Jeremiah Smith. I think this is exactly how I would run it if I had this team right here. Halfback. Now, this is interesting, right? Because you can get this Eric Dickerson by doing the challenges. Everyone knows how to get him now at this point. Now, this is another one of those things where it's like kind of opinion-based because the abilities here do matter. However, the cards kind of play a little different but kind of similar. But I think Ollie Gordon, or you could go Eric Dickerson here. Or if you want to go Scataba, it's just really preference. But if we're going to just do strictly the best, and if I didn't have to grind, and just because you have to grind for Eric Dickerson, I'm going to go for Ollie Gordon here, honestly. The grind for Eric Dickerson is just, I don't know, it's kind of insane to me. Quarterback. This is really hard for me. Patrick Mahomes has a great release, right? Great stats, everything around the board. However, I still think, and it's just my opinion, I still think Jalen Milroe is the best. Something about this card, right? He's 6'2", 225 pounds. Something about him, he just breaks a lot of tackles in the backfield. And if this was Madden, I would say go with Patrick Mahomes. But since it's college football and it's a lot more fluky and a lot more going on, I got to go with Jalen Milroe, man. Like, he's insane for some reason. I don't understand. Fullback, I mean, need I say more? I mean, there's really not a good one right now. Right? So we'll just go with the best one that you can get. Defense, this is going to be fun. So it was originally, in my opinion, probably Cam Chancellor. But since they just dropped this Deshaun Gibson Jr. card, I mean, I feel like you got to go with him, right? He's just a slight tad bit cheaper, according to this website, than Cam Chancellor. But he gets better abilities at a better discount. So right there, you got to go Deshaun Gibson, right? Right outside linebacker. If you play this game, you should know. I mean, it's Eugene Asante. I mean, he's just a beast, man. Middle linebacker. Personally, the best number one middle linebacker all around, Danny Stutzman. If you don't have him, you need to have him. He is amazing. He plays great. Great speed, great height, great weight, great hit power. Like, he actually hits. If you can get a clean hit, he will hit. He's forced a lot of fumbles for me. If you were going to go 1A, 1B, I would go Ray Lewis. All right, left outside linebacker. Now, this is interesting, right? Because they did just drop this Micah Parsons. But I still think Johnny Hodgins he's the best in my opinion. I mean, it's preference, but I mean, he just has a little bit of a better stats than Micah. So I'm gonna go with Johnny Hodges here. Just my opinion, right? And then I have Major Burns, and he is a monster. I haven't used this new Gerard Hollyman, but I remember at the beginning of the year he did play very amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and go with Hollyman just based off what he did in the beginning of the year. Or you could go over with Waller. It's these three, man. These three are still amazing. But, I mean, they're probably going to play the same. Honestly, I would probably go with either Hollyman or Waller just because of the weight. It's always nice to have a little bit, bigger guys out there. So I'm going to go with Hollyman. Corner. I just got him. I think it's not even close. Sauce Gardner, right? He's 6'3", 200 pounds, 99 everything. He's a monster. But really, it's that height we're looking at, right? On a corner, it's very valuable. We don't have a lot of them out here in the game right now, right? An outside corner, I wouldn't go Chris Harris because he's 5'10". I would probably play him in the slot. If I had to go outside, I'd probably end up going either Rodarius Williams, and Jalen Johnson's only 6'2". They're both kind of, not almost say only, but me personally, I don't know what it is. I really like Alpha Khan, though. He plays amazing for me. So I don't want to be biased, but I'm going to be biased. But if I was going to build the best team, I guess I'd probably go him, dude. Takaria Davis. I mean, he's 6'4", right? If I was building a team, this is what I would want. A 6'3" and a 6'4" outside cornerback. You're not throwing over that. You're just not, right? And then in the slot, I already said I would take Chris Harris Jr. He just plays great, right? I don't have him, but I play against him a lot, and he seems to just be everywhere, man. Like he just plays really well. All right, left end. It's got to be DeMarcus Ware at this point. I'm using Latu. Latu, for some reason, plays really well for me. Like he goes crazy, right? He's probably the cheapest out of like the best, group of the left ends that are out right now. Or I'm sorry, right ends. But DeMarcus Ware, he plays amazing. I played against him. He is a nightmare to play against. He's just something about, and we're going to talk about another card that's for some reason unstoppable, but DeMarcus Ware, definitely. Now, defensive tackle, right? These two guys right here, every time I've played against them, have given me nightmares. I don't know what it is, especially this Natamika Suit card. He just doesn't get blocked. Like, he just doesn't get blocked. He just gets through my line. I have a 99 overall center. I don't know. I really don't know. I have strong grip on him. Platinum strong grip. Like, I don't know. So, these two guys, they take the cake, man. Honestly. Him. So, we're going to go Sue and Sapp right there. Left end. Now, it's interesting. They did just drop this Terrell Suggs. I love T-Sizzle, man. Great player. But I don't think he's the best. And they just dropped this guy today. It is May 25th, right? Sunday. I still think it's this Brian Burns right now, man. He is just a monster. I have him. A lot of people have him. I think they would all back me up on this. He's just amazing, right? So I'm going to go Brian Burns. Special teams. A lot of people don't do special teams, but I personally do think it matters a lot. Not so much the punter, because who punts, right? Whatever. But obviously, you want to go with the highest kick power. I thought it was... Is it really this guy? I don't want to butcher his name. I'll call him Roberto, right? I thought... No, here it is. Noise. That's what I thought. I didn't think he had the highest kick power. This new card they dropped, right? Crazy kick power on a 97 overall. He's only 54K. He's a kicker. Everyone should have this guy. Everybody. 98 kick power. I mean, I'm pretty sure that is the highest kick power. Yeah, man. Like, I can't even... There's nobody... Okay. This guy, Romo, 63K. So, I'm sorry. You could even have this guy, same kick power. I mean, that's crazy kick power, right? So, there you go. So, let's go back and look at what we got. Right? I think this is the best possible team. And if I was even being extra, I mean, you gotta... He does play great, by the way. Eric Dickerson is amazing. And if I was being really extra, I'm going back... This is how I would do it. Right? And I run a lot of DBs, so I'd probably put Leonard Moore just because he does play great for me. This is probably what I would be doing, man. Honestly, this is the team. It's a very solid team. Just my opinion. I would love to know your opinion. Thank you for watching.